Hey folks, good morning on a Saturday. We are at Descanso and we just got in. And this place is open now. So I kind of wanted to, that one's almost built. I don't know when, but it will soon be. And so I just kind of wanted to go through here because finally it's open. And then it just kind of stops right there. Nice little place to eat there. And so I know some things are open. Or in bloom, I should say. I shouldn't say open. So let's go down here to the Japanese garden to see what's going on. Because I know we've had some wackadoodle weather here. So things that should have been bloomed kind of weren't yet. When I was here earlier this month, it is March 22nd. And I think I was here late. No, it had to have been early March already. And things were getting there. They just weren't, there yet. And so we've had a few days of 77 to about almost 80 degrees. And today's supposed to be, it's either today or tomorrow, 86. And there's a little bit more in bloom here. As I understand it, it's for a couple of months, one set of flowers, if I can get out of the sun, is for 1 month. So you can kind of tell this is in bloom a little. But the other two that were in bloom the last time I was here, not so much. But as I've read in an email that I got a few days ago, and this kind of goes in 3 months, February, March, April, and also depending how the weather is. And weather has been a bit more chilly than usual. And being it's the second or third day of spring. So we'll go ahead and go. Since I've already kind of taken you guys through here and there's really not much in bloom, I am going to take you out of here and just on the outside. This might be coming pretty soon. Hopefully in the next week or so when I get here. But let's get over here on the outside. Because I haven't really, I think I only did like a little bit of this for you, and that was on the other side. There's a few other blooms there. But that was on the other side of the Japanese garden. I don't think I quite, if I did get out here, I apologize. Showing you a little bit of the same stuff. We are going to take a walk over to the lavender field. So these will be in bloom pretty, well, they are blooming. So probably in another day or two. And as you can see, there's some red ones in there, which is always wild. Yes, I know they turn colors. I am that bright, amazingly enough. Oh, yeah, let me take you down this part of the Japanese garden, because I said the next time I was here, we were going to do that. And I love I don't know if these are technically bonsai trees, considering how big they are. But either way it goes, they're cool. So. And there's a little squirrel. Now, as I do understand, which would make sense considering I have seen two kinds of squirrels here. One is the regular everyday squirrel that, we all normally see. And I will look at the pictures that I have because the tree squirrel looks quite different than a regular squirrel does. I know that makes absolutely no sense. But for those of you who know your squirrels, it would make sense to you. The tree squirrel, the best that I can say is they are bushier. I don't think they're quite as big as the regular squirrels that we see. But they are bushier. Just kind of wanted to get in for that. Oh, speaking, hopefully you got him for a second. That was just a regular squirrel. And the ears are different. The ears have, if memory serves me right, the ears on the tree squirrel are more pointed than a regular squirrel's is. But again, I'll look through my bazillion pictures to look at that for you, to put that out there for you. Okay. So I see that there's a little more in bloom than what I had expected, which is nice. Let's go over here to this guy here. Nice little blooms. Actually, okay, and we'll be going over that bridge there to the lavender fields. I have not seen ducks over here. It's just in the pond over on that side of the pagoda where the koi is at. I haven't, so I don't know why, but the koi have their own special little place to roam in over there, and the ducks have everything else. And okay, so we're gonna go off to the left here, and yeah, a lot more in bloom, but again, second day of spring. And then, as I understand, through April, May, April will be kind of like the last of some of these blooms. As I understand it, the what's left of the camellia forest is bloomed. So I may try to get up there for you guys to see what else is there, because camellias are actually really nice, you know. Okay, so up there is for, you know, the main drag and going up to the Bodie house and what I always call the off-road trails because they're not paved. So, yeah, I'm a little weird. Let's see what I can get real close up here. Now, they don't have any smell to them. Which is a shame, but it's not like we have smell-o-vision on here anyway, you know. Okay. Maybe that'll be something when I come back the next time. Oh, I see blooms over there. I just want to get one last look for you guys there. Okay, so let's go. Ooh, yay. Oh boy. Now we just got our passes, I want to say end of August for here. My husband would be with me, but he got toe/foot surgery, so look at how pretty. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't go over there because, as it says, I mean, I probably could, but I don't want to. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, I'm taking this for him and for you guys. Let's see. Oh boy. How purpley. That is no word, is it? Purpley. Okay. Just kind of want to let everybody go. Get down here. Yeah, it's actually nice seeing things in bloom, considering, you know, everything was so not in bloom. And yeah. So this was the original entrance way back when with the Descanso Gardens. And this was also the best way for them to bring things in, going through the road that we were just on, for to build the Bodie house and to build the art gallery that's there, because they wouldn't have been able to do it on the other side. That's the story that I know. When they, just after the winds back in January and what have you, they were able to tell us a little story. I wish there'd be a book, you know, to kind of tell us more information instead of, you know, asking the docents various, you know, multiple questions. I know that's what they're there for, but still. Look at how pretty that is. Hopefully that will... Okay, think that focused in. Now maybe it's because my nose is still stuffed up, so I'm not really able to smell anything. Oh, now I'm smelling it. Okay. Wow. Isn't that cool, folks? Wow. Okay. Let's go down in here. There's a few more in bloom. That's about the only thing I could kind of smell because my nose is still plugged up, so I have kind of no sense of smell right now. But what little I could smell was nice. Yay. Ooh. And okay. And right now it's about 60, 62 degrees. And I'm in La Cañada, Flint Ridge. And a little cooler here than it is in Pasadena. So yeah, there he is. Hopefully you guys saw him come. There he goes. Yeah, I know it's a squirrel, big deal, but you know what? Wildlife is pretty cool, even if they are squirrels. So I've seen tons of squirrels. I've seen a rattlesnake. I have seen a coyote. Have not seen, oh, I've seen a red-tailed hawk. I have seen, I forgot the name of the pigeon. They're not typically here. And they're not mourning doves. And mourning as in, MOURNIG. Okay, we'll go ahead and skip out on this because nothing really blooms in there. So let me get you over here. And this is sort of a little path to get through to the other side, to go through the Japanese garden and what have you. Haven't been through there in a while, and someday I will go back in. Right now I'm just kind of playing it safe. And so I am going to take you guys today on one of the trails that is off-road. We're going to do a little 4x4ing, okay? Let's just put it that way. And let's go. Let's go this way, because this will eventually take us where I'd like to take you. And that's the steep road to the Bodie house, which I've taken you guys on. So I'm going to take you 4x4ing. And yeah, it's nice hearing all the birds and everything. And There. Oh, pretty. Oh, pretty. If you guys know the names of some of the plants in here, give it a shout out in the comments, please. I'd love to. I also had this on one of my videos of the, not a pine cone, but the palm tree here about male and female. And I've gotten a really beautiful, like, orangey red color. And then, you know, that color, so it's amazing how many different colors there are out there for palm trees. I had no idea. And Queen's Tears. Okay, so let us go up here. I'm gonna watch where I go. There's a few. And I think I'm gonna be taking you guys, I think, down there at Camellias. This is part of the Camellia Forest. There's another one on the main road up on top actually as well. And then, I know it's a little hard to see, but that's a little structure there to sit and reflect and what have you. And let us go up here. As you can see, no, these are not the camellias, sorry. First time I've gotten to see a lot of these in bloom. Usually you get a couple here and there. And I will get back on the trail over there. You know, it'll come off to the right. And look how far it goes over there. Cool, huh? Usually a few here and there will bloom a little early. So this way, as you can see some people coming down, that's the Bodie house right up there, so you can take that down as well. So I'm gonna let some people go here. And so here's some that are coming to open. And this is this tree in the background there is where I got to see the woodpecker at. Unfortunately, I didn't get real good pictures of him, but hopefully the next time we catch him, I'll be able to get some better pictures. I know if I had a camera with a 600 millimeter fixed lens. You hear the da-da-da-da for him. I'd be able to get better pictures. I'd be able to get closer pictures. I don't want to say better pictures, but I'd be able to get closer pictures of him, of, you know, various wildlife around here. You know, the phone can only do so much. To where an actual, like, camera, I'd be able to do better. And then that's the stairway to get on the main road over there. And we won't be doing that because I've already taken you on that road. But that's another staircase there. And then you go through here. And that's where the staircase that I showed you previously. And just behind the trees and bushes there is the Bodie house. So let us go this way. And I've priced the cameras out. I would like to stay with Canon, hopefully the EOS model, but I've priced those and I can't afford them. So it is what it is. And let's see if we can get, there we go. And it's nice and loud today with the birds. Oh, there's another squirrel in there. I don't know if you can see him up on the top. Well, he was up on the top. There he goes. Trying to be all, hiding out, trying to be all quiet. I see you, Mr. Squirrel. Yep. Crazy little things. And so, and then as you can see, the main road's right down there. And a few more flowers up in there. So I am going to go down this way. I think that I can get up to the other way here after going down here. It's been a while since I've been in here. So, yeah, how cool, huh? Yeah, some of those parrots. Now there's two stories that kind of go on around here for the parrots, and they're green with some yellow on them. Beautiful parrots. One story is, and this was, my mom heard it years ago, told me the story, and we've run into people who have heard the same stories. Now, the first story is that someone had owned a couple parrots and apparently either didn't want them anymore or they had escaped from their house. It was either or. And here they are, have bred, and mind you, it's weird. It's like these birds have followed, me everywhere I have lived at since a kid, even though I know they haven't. It's just that there's so many of them around. And, okay, so there's the main road right there. And so I am going to bring you up here. And whether either story is true or not, we will never know. And so the next story is the parrots were in a, and I'm not talking like hundreds of them, I'm talking like just a couple of them, to where there's like thousands now, I think, where there was some parrots that lived in a pet shop waiting to get adopted. Well, the pet shop caught fire, and apparently the birds were the only ones to get out. And hence all the, let me just kind of go down here. I won't, and here we are with all the parrots. So whether one or the other story is true or not, we'll never know. It's just one of those like urban legend type of things. Okay, so there is another way out to the main road. Okay. And let's see. I think I can go up. But I think what I'll do... Yeah, because then I go down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up the way I came and then just flash the camera down there. Wow, there's a lot in bloom. How awesome. I'm glad I don't have hay fever. The stuffiness is just, it is what it is. Okay, cool. So that's the story of the parrots that I know of. And, you know, we've run across some people here and there through the years that have heard the same stories. So it is what it is. They're pretty to see. They can be irritating as can be if you're one that likes to sleep late in the morning. For the rest of us that are up at a crack of dawn, it's something. You know, it's different. But yeah, it's amazing to hear, you know, 10, 15, 20 of them go roaming through. And it's like, holy cow, Batman, you know. Okay, we got some people coming down. So if I had stayed on that road, that's where the other trail would have led me to, is to the main drag right there. And what you'll notice here is you don't hear any traffic. Even up front, you know, at the front gate, you won't hear the traffic, which is really nice, considering I tripped over something, sorry. At the Arboretum, no matter where you're at, you will hear traffic because, you know, it borders, you know, all sides. Some sides are quieter than the other sides, but yeah, and a lot of the stuff here is dedicated to various people. To where this it's just, you know, one side, but still it's a little bit of a drive to the, I don't know, maybe 50 yards, maybe a little more to the entrance. Okay, so I'm not going up there because it's a little steep and my knee and my back are not going to take it. So here's the other trail, and as you can tell, there's some good amount of flowers there, but as you can see here, it's the trail that has the most. And there's no smell that I can detect, despite how stuffy my nose is, which is a shame, because there was a little bit over at the lilac and lavender fields, because somebody had mentioned lilacs, so that could be there too. And if you guys know, other than the typical crow and parrot, I see another squirrel there. If you can figure out what the various birds are that are around, let us know in the comments. And I figure I'm going to get a couple of smart-ass remarks about it's a bird. So, you know, that's fine. But if you know by sound what ones are, let me know. Let everybody know. There's a little trail going up there, but we're going to go through here. I'm hoping to get some more animals here, hopefully with the camera that I do have, or at least with this phone that I'm using. And let's see. Ooh, how pretty. I know he's somewhere up there. Let's see, guys. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I can't see him, but I know he's up in there somewhere. Sounds like he moved. Yeah, he might have been right up in there. Oh, he might be right up in there. Because I keep seeing a branch moving. But, you know, like again, if you know them by sound, let us know in the comments, please. Okay, and I am going to take you up here. Because I don't think we've been this way yet. Yeah, no camellias in here. I know a lot of these were in bloom a while back. So yeah, I think I did, you know what, just in case I haven't brought you guys here, let's go ahead and do that, yeah? Yeah, I think these guys are gonna be a little more in the year. But there are quite a few down in the gorge there. Hopefully you could see them. Let's see if we can get... Yeah, there's some there. And there's some there. Go below down there. Okay, so that's cool. Let's go on up. Looks like corn stalks in a way, don't they? Okay. And there's some people who have traveled up there. I haven't. And I haven't seen any water come through here, and don't know how long it's been since there has been water through here. But look at how crazy that is. I mean, I'm 5'4", and these things are almost as tall as I am. And I'm holding this at my shoulder, just so you guys get an idea. Now, where these ladies are coming from, my husband and I had gone up there, and that's where we saw a rattlesnake coming out of its home. And we don't go up there anymore. If I'm gonna get bit, then it's gonna be down here, you know? And I don't want to get bit. Oh. Let's see if I can get him again there. Yeah. So yeah, You go up there and then it plateaus, and I think there's another place that you can kind of go roam at, more to the right than to the left. But there's a lot of snake holes up there, and I think there might be I guess it's the ground squirrel that burrows in the ground, so there might be a few of those up there too, but the size of that rattlesnake that we saw up there, it's like, no thank you. So let's go over here. And there's a video in my feed of me going around on that, but I wanted to just update a little more for you guys on that. And you can put it on pause to read. Okay. Kind of hope that they get hurt when I do something like that. Yeah. And one of the main roads is right down there that we were on earlier. And this is, we come through here every so often, but I had promised you guys I'd come through on some of the roads here for you, and this is one of them. And yeah, you can go through, anything down there that you wish. It's not like you can't. If you are daring enough to go up in there, all power to you. So let's go. Morning. Morning. And we will do the 2 hills the next time I am around. Because I think this video is going to be long enough as it is for you guys. And this is the back way to go to the hills. But we'll go the other way the next time we're here. So let's go ahead and grab the main road here. And we'll go down here. Because I want to see if supposedly the daffodils are in bloom right now, because the weather has finally warmed up. It's been, like I said earlier, nice and warm earlier in the week, in the low to mid 70s, and today's supposed to hit, I think, 78 or 80, and then by Monday it's supposed to be like 86, so we'll see. I think I heard a duck. And hopefully we'll be able to see some baby ducks soon. And I'm also hoping to get the, speaking of ducks, I think that's one down there. Maybe not, that might be a crow. And that's another main road there. And yeah, I think that's more a crow down there. And so yeah, it's just how nice it is around. And, let's get over here for more flowers. So I'm hoping that, in the next couple of months I can get some better pictures of some of the birds around here. Hopefully be able to get an owl. Haven't seen those yet. And because over at the one in Arcadia, the Arboretum. I got a few good pictures of the pair that were there. Would have loved to have seen babies, but you know, it is. I'd be asking too much for that. And at least I got the couple for the owls. You know, the two of them, which was really nice. Got lucky to get what I could over there, and hopefully get lucky to get some more stuff over here. Yeah, that's a crow down there. Let's see. And I'm also hoping to get another blue heron. There's a video that I got earlier. Not the best quality because I was like, oh boy, a video, maybe a minute. And I got to have the blue heron take off because I wasn't thinking of taking pictures. You know, I just didn't get to the shutter button quick enough. So at least I was able to get a little bit of video of him. And I was able to get pictures of one over at Arboretum. So that was really cool. But, you know, again, since we aren't doing the Arboretum anymore, I would like to get, you know, one here. I'd like to get there's a white heron that's also around that I'd like to get here. So yeah, it's just a matter of when we're going to be able to get them. Because I got them right in this section, the blue heron. And I haven't gotten the turtles yet, which is weird. Because, you know, usually you can find them on a rock or right there on the edge of the water. Same with the frogs. I haven't been able to get any of the frogs. So this is one of the ponds, and I'll show you the next pond when I'm up there next time. You know, and usually you can see them on the surface, and I don't see them. So maybe next time. But I know everything comes when the weather's right. Oh my God, I see a turtle. Right on that rock. I'm gonna see if I can get over there. Let's go see if we can get him before he gets under the water. I have to watch where I walk. A lot of rocks in here. I'm a little surprised that the ducks aren't around. Usually there's a couple of ducks in here jibber jabbering around. Oh, there's a duck in there. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to see him because he's on the other side of the I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see him. He's right there. I think that's one. No, it looks like it's just a rock. Darn it. Okay. Well, it figures. And I saw the blue heron right there, and then he had flown off into there. And the duck is probably hiding because he was right in there. Yeah, I think he's right in there because, yeah, he's right in there. Because you can see the weeds are moving. There he is. There he is. My buddy. Okay, so let's go over here. And let's see. Oh, they are in bloom. Goody, 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 goody. As you can see, they are. Now, from what I understand, they planted 35,000 tulips. So, I'm gonna have this over here. Good morning. Okay, so here's a bunch of them here. In there. Aren't they pretty? And then I'll get over on the other side. But yeah, 35,000 they bloomed. And they're supposed to be February, March, April for them. Okay, so let's go here. Aren't they pretty? I'm gonna, I think, get on the other side. Love the double colored ones there.
I'm thinking of doing it.
Isn't this pretty?
You know, kind of dragging my feet a little bit, getting going, but
Aren't they beautiful? If you can name different types of tulips, let us know in the comments, please. Now I'm going to get over here so we can see these guys. I know my shadow. And these cute little guys. Can we get a closer shot? Okay. Now. There we go. And then what one looks like inside. Yeah. Aren't they pretty? And I do have a little bit of smell going on right now. And of course these I think would have been earlier in the month. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, even the ones that have already bloomed and are going are still pretty. And we'll get down there to those guys there. Okay. I know this is an extra long video for everybody. But with so much in bloom right now, you know, it's kind of hard not to have one that's long. There's a few things there. Not much going on in the rose garden because those will be in the next few months. Okay. Yes, I think that's a Japanese maple. Correct me if I'm wrong though, because I usually am. So let's get to the main roadway here. Like I said, 35,000 tulips they've planted. I'm curious if they all do wind up blooming, if anybody's like taking a hard count as to whether they have all bloomed or not. And of course I forget to bring my hat again. You know, what's the point of putting a hat in the car if I don't bother wearing it, correct? Figures, I just realized that. And I'm not surprised, it happens. Okay. So let's get up here. I hear the train, so I'm wondering if they're going to be doing the big one. But we're almost to the beginning of the place because you'll hear the train, the little trains going. Ooh. Look how pretty these are. Yep, there's the choo-choo. Morning. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. I think it's like $5 or $10 to ride it. I'm gonna have to do that one of these days and be able to. And it's so cool that people are nice enough to wave, even though I don't know them, they don't know me. But it's so cool.
I don't understand. Look, I can't even do it right. I don't know if I can do it.
Okay.
You gotta extend your, you gotta extend.
Well, I got some close-ups of a few of them.
You go, but you can't see my door. That's so funny.
And I think the train ride's like maybe 5 minutes long.
No. Oh, that's nice.
Let me get on the other side of these folks.
I'm telling you.
Aren't they just gorgeous? You know, and the different colors, some of them are turning out to be, you know, like a tie-dye type. I love how they look like they're tie-dyed. It's amazing how that is.
Probably another week it's going to go nuts.
So I know it's after 9 because a lot more people are in here.
See how jagged it is as opposed to like how round.
And then this is
Yeah, it's different.
Okay.
I got one. I'll see.
Go over. She'll try over here actually.
Okay. Is this not wild? Look at how beautiful the colors are. I didn't move fast enough. Okay. And these are so much taller here. It's amazing how tall these ones are. Isn't that wild?
Oh, God. There's almost like a galaxy. Like something shiny.
Otherwise, we come from we are slaves to our pets. You looked at me this morning like, come on, this is the weekend. This is my time.
And everybody else is saying that as well.
You know, it just keeps getting better.
Let me get right around you.
Actually, they did like 50. They did like 20,000. They got there.
Wow.
No, I'm just like,
Just amazing.
oh, for real?
Isn't that crazy, people? Wow.
species we can still recognize that.
Right about beautiful flowers. That's
And what I love about this is you're not allowed to trample them. It's the super bloom. You know, so I love that, like, people are respecting the little gate, the little fence.
exactly.
For the most part, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always a few.
Yeah.
Dickheads.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm it. This morning was but that's every morning.
Okay.
Have you done tulips?
I have not made tulips. I've made daffodils.
Like, if you've ever looked into
Okay, folks. So we're at almost the entrance slash exit, and here are the tulips. 35,000 of them. Have fun, guys. I hope you enjoy, and let me know in the comments what you think. See ya.